Hey, yeah.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. Hey, y'all. And my girl, Keena Beena.
Hey, y'all. I'm
Busy Blue. JoJo is here, you guys, but he will be on in a few minutes. Scotty is running late because, you know, Scotty is the celebrity. He's doing an interview right now. So he's running late. And T is T, child. T late because that's what T does. So
he gonna get you.
I ain't worried about T. He already gonna come in here talking shit. So I might as well start it first. So hey everybody, Cajun, I'm getting ready to take your mod stick.
Oh,
we were
no,
4 minutes late, sir.
Stick.
4 minutes late. Calm down. Anyway, how did you guys feel about this? We're just gonna jump right on in. How did you guys feel about this episode?
I could throw a rock and hit 10 people that you out. I could throw a rock and hit 10 people that you out. You know, people across the street from across the street. When I say she gathered her so craftily, I like just the amazingness of Angela, her star power, and the way she doesn't take anything seriously. Like, I know she goes to bed at night moisturized with a mask on, and I know she sleeps well. She goes to work, and I know she goes to sleep well.
It was the incestuous teeth for me. It was that. I'm sorry, I was done after that.
Oh my god,
I was done after that.
I mean, I did enjoy it, but I mean, when we get to that part, I mean, there were some things in that last scene that was rubbing me the wrong way.
Okay,
but we'll get there when we get there.
We'll get there. Sakina, how'd you feel about this episode?
I thought it was great.
Thank you, Big Ant.
Oh, hey, big money. Shout out to the teachers. Y'all know Burgundy. She a teacher.
Burgundy B.
Hey!
The people.
That's just my new name now. Like,
yes, please show your appreciation. We will highlight every person who amplifies and donates to Burgundy B for Teacher Appreciation Week. She does the best that she can do. Now, I saw some of the grades that come out of her class, and I think she could do better. But donate, and she can get the tools and skills and the resources to get there. For $20 a super chat, you can help Burgundy get to a top level teacher. And we need more educators in the world. And I think she could get there. And just for your donation today, she may be able to get the supplies she needs in order to be a better teacher. Thank you. And shout out to the teachers. And thank you for your service.
I cannot wait till Niecy is here, because when I say I'm driving to the house,
oh my God! Now the violent family members.
I am bringing Niecy to your house.
Save your money. Never mind.
And her dog.
I appreciate the growth, because ReallyB would have normally just put his ass backstage for a comment such as that. So I mean, you know,
growth.
She has grown.
I'm not gonna promise that he won't end up back there before this night is over.
I was about to say, we just getting started.
I don't know what the backstage look like. I've never been back there. I'm not gonna go.
Now you know. You know now.
Oh God.
Yeah, no.
I mean, hello. You just wanted to go back because you clearly had to know that was real. You clearly had to know that's what was going to happen.
Dusty and dirty, baby girl. What you got? What was that under the covers? It was so bad back there.
Whatever. Your house. Anyway, with that being said, overall, the episode.
I like your hair. Aren't you about to be going on a cruise or something?
Yes, thank you.
I really like your hair. I was looking at it today. I said, "Okay, girl."
I'm getting ready to get on y'all rails nerves for about 4 days.
It seems like it's gonna be so much fun. When you leave,
ma'am, let's not use government names over here. Let's not do that.
Whose government name are you?
Mine.
I thought everybody knew it.
My bad. I apologize. I apologize. You know, I wouldn't. I apologize.
And this is why y'all need to donate to her, because look at, as a teacher, she forgetting stuff. She need to get
I didn't mean to say that, and I apologize. But I'm gonna get on y'all nerves. My bad. So I have some bad news for y'all tonight.
Girl, please.
no.
I already know what you about to say.
I couldn't find no good tweets. I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth. I could not find. Like, I found tweets that were basically everything was about Angela and Pinky. I didn't really find any good. Like,
did you really search?
I clearly did.
I went on Twitter.
Thank you, Nate.
I like that.
So what we're gonna do tonight, instead of tweets of the week, we're gonna be doing polls. So the first poll, you guys can see it in the chat. The first poll, I'm asking you, who do you think? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Who do you think won? Oh, wait a minute, where'd the poll go? I just had the poll up there.
It was in the corner. I've seen it.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. I hit hide. Okay, is it back up there now? Show the poll. There it is. So my first question is, who won the fight between Angela and Pinky? To vote for Angela, all you have to do is put a 1 in the chat. To vote for Pinky, you put a 2 in the chat. And I'm going to let that run for a few. I have about 3 polls we're going to do tonight. So that's the first poll. So I'll end that one in about another 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll come back. I didn't say who started the fight. I said who y'all think won the fight. And then we'll do the next poll. We got, like I said, we got like 3 polls and we'll do. Okay, so
I'll take this instead of tweets of the. If we must.
This is creative. I like.
Yeah, we'll take this. Yeah, I like those efforts that you took.
That's a teacher right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not anyway. So far, it looks like this is a landslide. I don't think we're gonna keep it up there for a few more minutes, but I don't think. Woo! Right now, Angela is winning 97% to 3%. Pinky got 3%. You know, so. All right. With that being said, let's get into. Hey, JoJo, welcome, boo.
Word.
He is somewhere.
He's still getting his life together.
He getting himself together.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm just driving home.
Okay, take your time, JoJo. Take your time. Let us know when you're there, baby. You good. You good. So Deb got to be different. He gonna say 2. You know good and damn well you don't mean that. But anyway.
No, knowing him personally, he probably does.
He probably does. Okay. So the first scene was cute. We saw Cynthia and we saw a blast from the past with Adrienne M, because I always be fucking her name up. Adrienne M, who, for those who do not know, she's an OG from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. JoJo, you know you on camera? Oh, okay. All right.
He said, look up at me.
And so she's a blast from the past, and she is working with Cynthia Bailey on this Tequila partnership. And so that is why all the ladies are going to Dallas. For those of y'all who watched the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, how did y'all feel seeing Adrienne make a little cameo at the beginning? I feel like we're going to probably see her maybe next week at the actual gala, but how did y'all feel about the little cameo?
Did she always look like that?
No,
I mean, she's been pulled and tucked a little bit.
She's always been done up though.
Yeah, she's doing a lot with the fillers and the Botox and it's starting to look very plastique, Adrienne.
I never liked her surgery, honestly. So I feel like she kind of looks better than she did before. It might be an unpopular opinion, but
y'all look good today, Sakita.
Oh, thank you.
You do.
Yeah. I really like that bob. I really like your bob.
Yeah, everything is just, you're glowing. You're just looking good.
This is a homemade silk press that I did on myself this weekend.
It's homemade silk press.
It's moving. She's like, I didn't like her in the face. And I'm thinking, yes, girl.
Long already, though.
Look, she's channeling her inner Whitney Houston, because y'all know Whitney would wear a bob.
She looking good.
Not simply Bob.
Yes, me.
Oh God.
Thank you. Yeah.
Now I didn't really feel
about her being there.
I also thought this intro was real cute, like the whole Dallas, like back in the 80s, nighttime soap opera thing. I really thought that was cute.
When did they start doing this? It's becoming real campy. I'm not saying I'm complaining. I just have questions. It seems like a lot of these shows are becoming like very campy. Like they're editing it so that it looks Western. And when did they start doing that?
I think it's just for fun. I wouldn't think too much about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna say this. I think they dropped, and I said this in my review. I think they dropped the ball because I like the idea. I thought it was real cute, especially for somebody like me who love nighttime soaps, who still will watch Dynasty or Dallas and Falcon Crest and stuff. I feel like they sort of dropped the ball because I feel like Cynthia gave them very clear instructions on how to show up to the airport. And I feel like Portia did her best because it didn't have to be straight out of the 80s. It just had to be inspired.
Yeah.
And I feel like Portia did her best. I feel like Phaedra had the hair, but her outfit wasn't given. But I feel like Cynthia really tried to give us that power suit, theme situation. But overall, I just feel like it was an epic fail. I don't know what the hell them women was coming up to the airport looking like. They all look crazy to me. I don't know.
Hold on. So was that the request? She wanted them to dress up to the airport?
Yeah, it was in the text message. Yeah. They showed the text message. Yeah.
Okay, I was confused. I said, damn, why y'all being so strict already? They not at the gala. I thought the dress code was for the gala.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it wasn't that deep. I just thought it would have been cute since they gave the whole edit. I just thought it would have been cute if they were given that. I don't know.
Because they were filming on the plane and on the way there. So I thought that maybe she was thinking, get in theme already because we're going to be filming while we're on the jet. And we're going to be filming while we're taking that long ass bus ride to the house. So you need to be ready. Because I was thinking on these white shows, these people be dressed down in their momo or muumuu or whatever y'all call it, and just on the bus, ready to go. At Salt Lake City, when they went camping, they had on their regular clothes and got on that camper. Why we got to be on glam to travel?
Yeah, that's not my preferred.
I will say this. And I don't want to sound racist, but I will say this. Them white women, they do not, I mean, outside of Lisa Barlow, them white women do not press themselves about glam the way the black women do. Because them ladies down to the Real Housewives of New Jersey, for the exception of Teresa Giudice, baby, they will give you a fresh face. Like that Margaret Joseph's ass, she stayed out of makeup. And I just feel like the same thing, those women they're quicker to kind of do the whole dress down, give you what you got. You know what I'm saying?
This is reality, girl. This is what I look like going to the airport.
I mean, but
I agree.
But they did give Cynthia the blues one season when she was pretty much wearing jeans and sneakers and whatnot. Nene gave her the blues with that, so I don't think Cynthia has been that dressed down in a while.
We gave Sheree the blues for always wearing them damn joggers and shit, and that's because that became her uniform.
Right. I wonder if that's the season, because I don't know. Cynthia did a podcast recently, and she talked about that season. She said it was the season when her and Peter were going through. I guess they were going through the divorce, and she was like, "I just didn't have the money." And she said, I did the best I could with kind of just what I already had in my closet. And she said I wore a lot of black, because I feel like you could dress black up and make it look real elegant. And she said, I didn't have all those labels. She said, I just didn't have the money. So I wonder if that's the season you're talking about. That was her first season
where she was saying that she was doing highs and lows and she just didn't have it. And they were broke. I mean, on the show, they were broke. Right. But later on throughout the season, when she got older, Cynthia just started wearing little sneakers and pants everywhere, which I don't care. Look, Karen, you look like you're ready to walk around. Put your shoes on and let's go. Like, let's just go. Why y'all got to do all of this? And that's another thing when we get to it that frustrated me about Kate Michelle. Like, girl, we just regular.
We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that.
Yeah, when we get
to that. All right. So the ladies are on the plane, and I said this in my review last night.
Here we go.
Real Housewives of Potomac ladies, I need y'all to take notes. This is how you get on a private plane and act like you've been somewhere before. Not one person made an issue about the fact that they were flying in a private jet. Not one. They all got their ass on that jet like this is normal. Like they done this before.
Nothing. Right.
Like it was nothing. Like it was not a part of any of the conversations on that plane. And I appreciated it.
And you know what? They were so casual with it. I was too. I said, I think it was on a private jet or something. I literally said that. I'm like, this is just what they do.
Child, Giselle would have been there. Oh my God, come on, Ashley. Come on for the. She would have been so excited. Oh, I could hear Giselle now. Oh, let's go into the chat.
Well,
This
look,
is nice.
we didn't have to deal with Stephanie from Miami sitting here holding over people. What's her name? Stephanie? I think it was Stephanie.
Yep.
Holding over
It was
people's hands.
Stephanie, yeah.
I was just so we didn't get that. I was
Right.
happy we didn't have to hear that the whole damn episode.
Right, because Adrian,
Let's
let's be quiet. Right,
Let's
because
go,
quiet
y'all.
as kept and loud as it
Repeat,
is,
babe.
Adrian, yeah, y'all know Adrian Maloff paid for that damn plane.
Maloff.
Like, whatever her name is, child. She paid for that plane.
Come on, Mayla.
Moloff, whatever. I always say her name wrong. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Now she has no home training. Giselle is built on a budget. My God.
Man,
Now Giselle literally lives at a radio. Y'all are cutting up in the chat. My gosh.
cut up.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Lord. So on the plane, we had 3 different conversations. So let's start with the Pinky and Angela conversation.
Oh, we gonna skip over that long ass Pentecostal missionary Baptist prayer.
Yes, we are. Yes,
Baby,
we are.
Pinky paid for the screws that put the plane together. I was like, girl, are we still praying? Are we still praying? She probably
And then
still
I
praying.
realized that the staff was praying with them. Like, girl,
Right. The crew really was praying. That was funny.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I would if I go to a dinner and I see Pinky there, I'ma just leave because I already know we gonna sit here for 30 minutes and the food gonna be
that
cold
break's gonna be long.
by the time we eat. 'Cause
Baby.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, I'm all here for a prayer, and I always pray before my plane takes off. But that was a lot. That was a
Me.
whole-
We don't have to do it all together.
Right.
Like if we eating, maybe if we at a function, but just this too much. We not praying when we get into the car. They didn't do it in the van. Like, just girl, it's not that serious. God got us covered with the blood.
Thank you for all the people that put us in place for the operations of the flight. Boom.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway,
I mean, or right quick to Busy's point, it could just be as simple as, Lord, we're gonna trust you with them as we trust you on the ride here to get to this airport. In your name, let's go.
right.
Yeah.
I'm not
And
mad
say
at
it to
the
yourself.
prayer, but I'm mad. It's the length. It's the length of the prayer. But I ain't mad at the prayer itself. So
Girl, you going bankrupt. Get somebody else to say a prayer.
Lord,
I don't know if God on your side right now, girl. Don't you, old buddy?
Say a little prayer for you.
Who got money on the plane? Who got money on the plane? Y'all do the prayer for us to make sure we get there safely.
Hey, Scotty.
Hey, Scotty.
What's up?
All right. Well, we're going to end the first poll, Scotty. We don't have
because
any.
it's Scotty face.
I know. I gotta end it. We're gonna we're not doing any tweets of the week tonight because I couldn't find any good ones. So we're gonna be doing polls throughout tonight. So the first poll is, who won the fight between Angela and Pinky? Do you think it was Angela or do you think it was Pinky? And overwhelmingly, you guys have voted and felt like Angela won. I didn't say who started the fight. I said who won the fight. And overwhelmingly, you guys believe that Angela won the fight. So we're going to end the first poll. I'm going to put the second poll up in a minute. Scotty, I know you in the chat, you said you have some thoughts. We haven't really talked about much yet. So I'm going to go ahead and if you want to add your 2 cents to just the cameo from from the OG from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The whole opening. Yeah, I forgot you don't really watch Beverly Hills. The whole opening with the whole the campy opening, and we just got to the part where they're on the plane. So I mean, I don't know if you have anything to add so far. Okay. All right. Overall, moving forward. Okay, cool.
But I knew who she was, though. Just to be clear, I know exactly who Adrian is. But
okay,
I
cool.
forgot you used to watch because you hate Kyle. Bye, Kyle.
yeah.
Kyle.
Goodbye, Kyle. So the first conversation on the plane we had was Pinky and Angela talking about both of them being broke. And the words of Phaedra, they both owe money. So, or they both in debt, whatever she said. So Pinky decides to break down to us all the different types of bankruptcy you can file and why she didn't qualify for this bankruptcy, but she did qualify for that bankruptcy. And she was going to file this because she didn't pay herself, but she's got so many companies, but she didn't pay herself from any of the companies. So on paper, she's broke, but she's really rich, but she had to file bankruptcy. And then Angela was like, look, all them damn houses went into foreclosure. I lost about $2 million of my own money. Lesson learned. I don't know what y'all feel about it.
I don't be in business, so I mean, the breaking downs of the bankruptcy and things, I let Pinky have that. You know why? Because I don't know shit about it.
I do not look okay. And I tried this last during our last panel. I still feel the same way. I don't care. I don't know you enough to even care about your bankruptcy. Like my show that was about people's lavish lives and then the turmoil that goes around them in their friendship groups is now MSNBC and Shark Tank. I don't care about the different types of bankruptcies, who pays who, and then the entrance that's coming in, and that's why the IRA, and then they said, and then you had to, because I pay myself, and then I don't get an income, and then you got to flip that into another IRA account, and then that goes into another investor. I don't care, lady, and all of this to say you broke. I don't care. Who is in your basement? Where's that lady? I don't care about this stuff, and it just annoyed me. We just got on the plane. She couldn't put a piece of cheese within her mouth without saying, so y'all know with the bankruptcy stuff that I got going on, you just got done praying. Now we're going straight to bankruptcy? I'm just over it.
I just, of course, like I said earlier, I'm probably going to have an opposing opinion this entire panel, and that's fine. But I don't have a problem with Pinky talking about her bankruptcy simply because of the fact, as I said before, we complain when we watch this show about people not really sharing what they actually have going on in their life or what's really going on. This woman is actually showing you what she got going on and what's going on in her life, and that's a problem. Yep. And my thing is, I don't know much about bankruptcy. So when she was talking about the bankruptcy and how you have to be classified for certain bankruptcies, I'm thinking everybody can file for bankruptcy if they want to. But I felt like that was an educational moment for me because I didn't know how bankruptcy worked. I hear people file bankruptcy all the time, but I never knew how it worked. So I'm cool with her sharing it because that's something that's actually going on and it's in the news. With it being in the news, then if she didn't talk about it on the show, then y'all gonna be like, well, why she ain't talking about her bankruptcy? Why she ain't talking about her money problems? It's in the news. So it's like it's
I think as a viewer, because I don't know her,
I wasn't done.
Sorry.
So my thing is with Angela, she done talked about losing them $2 million for a couple of episodes too, and ain't nobody complaining about that either. So what's the difference?
I think that because I don't, and this is just my personal opinion, I don't know her. I'm just starting I don't live in Atlanta. I'm not a vegan. The first thing that I'm learning about this lady is that she broke. Like, that's how she's come onto the show.
So
welcome, my name is Pinky. I'm going through bankruptcy.
So because you don't know her. So because you didn't know Angela either at first.
But I didn't learn about Angela through being broke.
It don't matter though, Busy. Y'all
it does to me.
I said what I said. At the end of the day, y'all always sit up here and say that y'all want this. We want to see these people real lives. When they show you their real lives, it's a problem because you don't know them.
Yeah, so I don't want them picking up a homeless person on the street, and now we got to learn how they got homeless.
You gotta pick your poison. It's either I want to see real life, or I only want to see real life when it's someone that I know.
I have to know you first. I'm sorry. This is how I'm watching the television show.
This is the story that she's given us. And I feel like me and Scotty are going to be on the same team with this whole thing. And you're okay to have your opinion, but yeah, this is her life. So it's like.
Well, I want to say something that has nothing to do with what the hell y'all talking about. And I'm going to do something that Sakina tells me not to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. Advice. And here it is. is literally with this, like, there is money making opportunities, and I don't think that the women are seeing it. Whereas you have 3 women that are having some form of financial trouble, right? Especially when it comes to a business, because again, everybody wants to start a business, but people don't know how to start it. They don't know the pitfalls. They don't know the this. They don't know the that. Some people don't have a coach. Some people don't have a mentor. Not saying that you got to write a book, and I know everybody doing classes and lectures and seminars and whatnot, but I think between Pinky, Angela, and what's the other girl name? Fudge. What's her name? The short one. Kelly. I'm about to call her as Keely. Kelly. I think between the 3 of them, they could create something to where it's being able to give this information and be able to capitalize on it, because they're all sort of kind of going through the same thing, but at different points. Even them saying that we were guarantors and all this other stuff, where they put it out there and it's real quick, but it's a whole lot to that. So I'm gonna just say that, and ladies, if y'all do it, I'm gonna be nice. I want my 2% since y'all got financial trouble.
I mean, I just because it's. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, T. I'm sorry.
No. I know I just got here, but after listening to what's going on, I agree with Scotty. Hey, baby.
Hey, I was waiting for them to finish, but hey, T.
Yeah, you said you got the unpopular opinion. You sound like you have the popular opinion.
I may have unpopular opinions about other things.
Got his phone going on?
Right.
Yeah, it's my phone.
You know, he hot like that. What I was going to say was, it's not just Teacher Appreciation Week, it's also Nurses Appreciation Week. So y'all show y'all love for our T, our nurse on deck. Y'all show y'all love for giving you the real tea. Thank you, boo. Mwah. We're not doing tweets of the week tonight. Right, we're not doing tweets of the week tonight. I couldn't find none. I know, but we're doing polls. So the first poll was, who do you think won the fight between Angela and Pinky?
You know he gonna say Angela.
Angela won that one. And then this poll says, do you think Cynthia was being shady with the room assignments? And the majority of the chat said no. 95% said no. 5% said yes.
No, I can't wait till we get to that point, because I'm lost. I am. I'm lost
too, but we're gonna get there. Okay. Let me say this, and then we're gonna move on, because I didn't get a chance to get my opinion. I agree with what you're saying, Scotty and Sakina. I do agree. I feel like we always complain that they're not telling us what's really going on. We complain that they come on this show and they pretend like life is so fabulous and everything is perfect, and then we find out later. And women, hey JoJo, hold on, boo. And then we find out later that it ain't what people said it was, and all of that good stuff. I will say this though, Lord, I'm covering my own face.
Actually, really, you can put it in either corner now, since all 7 of us are up here.
It'll cover
down there.
No, at the bottom.
Oh yeah. I got it. Duh. I said I wasn't trying to cover your face. But I will say this: where Pinky was getting on my nerves, not because she was sharing, because you're right. A lot of people don't understand about bankruptcy, and they don't understand the different types, and that you can't just file. There's certain types of, like, you're absolutely correct. You're learning something. Well, where she was kind of getting on my nerves, I just feel like, I don't know. I think it might just be Pinky. Let me just be honest. It may just be Pinky, because she gets on my nerves. And I want to like her. I really want to like her, but she's really getting on my nerves.
I like Pinky.
Would you say, Prophet?
Me
really
too, which is why I feel like there can
only be
one. The unpopular opinion.
I like Pinky. I don't know why Pinky
getting
Prophet. What she do?
What is a BAW?
I just need more. She didn't do anything. I know it's clear that I watch the show for different reasons than some people, because I don't care about business and bankruptcies, and I don't want to learn. It's just, that's just not why I watch these shows. I'm watching them for the interconnectedness and the communication and the social construct of it all. So I understand people who are interested in business and want to learn that and want to know about that. I get that. I'm looking for what they got on Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
Well, hold on,
sleeping with who?
That's not the basis in which people want to learn. It based off
what do you mean?
Business and stuff.
I just don't care about all of that stuff.
That she's living her reality. It's not the fact that
I need to know what her reality is first.
That
Who
is
are
her
you?
reality.
It is
What's
her
your
reality.
husband? What's your name?
She's giving us all of that.
She
She
said,
introduced
"Hey,
us
my
to
name
her
is Pinky.
husband, her
I'm
kids,
going
her
bankrupt.
mama. She introduced us to her whole family. We done
My
been to
name's
her
Pinky. I'm
business.
bankrupt.
We've seen her philanthropic work. Like, come on. Like, we're not gonna act like Pinky ain't giving us
My
stuff.
name is Pinky. I'm bankrupt."
Anyway, moving
But
right
see,
along.
but let me just say this. This is what I was talking about. Now, let's be for real. If she didn't talk about this bankruptcy throughout the season, right, and then by the end of the season, once the season is over, and it came out in the blogs that she had all these money issues, the first thing people would say was, "Well, why this one talked about on the show?"
Probably.
She talking about it, and it's still an issue. Go ahead, Sakina.
This is just like what Scotty said. This is the same thing. Remember, Giselle was claiming that Chris did this, and that, and it was insinuating that she was down with it and all of that. She ran with that her whole storyline. Only for us to find out that she was having issues with her uterus, and we found out that she had a sister. And we heard about all these things after the season wrapped, and she didn't have anything else to talk about. She typically doesn't have anything to talk about. She keeps shit behind the scenes. So y'all can't request something from Giselle, and then you get people like Pinky willing to pull it all out there, and then you saying that you don't know her, so you don't care. It doesn't work that way.
It don't make sense to me at all.
Well, we did, and that's why we have differing opinions. It makes sense to me.
Okay. So the other conversation on the plane was about K. Michelle not getting a prenup, and her attitude basically being like, "Look, I think all men cheat. I think eventually he gonna cheat. I don't like the fact that he not on social media. I didn't get a prenup because he ain't never took anything from me in all the years that we've been dating. So I don't really feel like that's gonna happen." Me personally, I feel like the way people are in a relationship ain't the way people are in a relationship, and I do think she should have paperwork. But most how do y'all feel? Yeah, your hand was up. Go ahead.
Yeah, your hand was up first.
So first, the person that you marry is not the person that you are divorcing. That's one. Whether you want to look at the movie version of something or real life. I mean, in the movies, why did I get married to? You saw what the hell was happening with Janet. Yeah, like that whole thing. Or even, with Kelly Clarkson and her husband, Mary J. Blige and Kendu, where it's it looks all this, and then when Ish come out, even with Candy and Todd, praise the Lord that Candy got that damn prenup. Did she have to pay him? Yes, but I guarantee you, had that prenup not been there, she probably would have had to pay that man much more. So at the end of the day, it's about protecting yourself. And the last thing that you want is for a man who is supposed to be a quote unquote protector to sit here and be eating off of you. And now you got to sit here and fund they fucking lifestyle.
What I was going to say was,
Kelvin. Yep. Sorry.
What I will say is that I didn't agree with this notion, because I feel like if you think that all men cheat, why marry a man? And not only that, why get in a marriage and you don't protect yourself? Because he don't want you to do anything for him, and he doesn't take anything that you give him. But soon as you get divorced, he's gonna want to take from you and get shit from you because he's accustomed to a certain lifestyle that you provided because he was with you. So you can never feel so secure about it to the point to where you feel like you don't need no damn prenup. Because we watched Mary sit here and had the same conversation about how great of a man Kendu was, and Kendu was this, and he got her clean, and he was this, and he was that. Soon as they got a divorce, she had to pay that man $30,000 fucking dollars every month for 2 years straight. That's why her ass was out here hustling, going on tour every goddamn year, doing work on Power, all that, putting out albums that nobody wanted to buy no more by that point, doing all that shit because she had to pay him that money. So at the end of them last few albums that Mary put out was trash. You know that. And you know me and you love Mary, but baby, no. But, it's just what it is. So, I just feel like she kind of sounded crazy with that. How you gonna say, "Oh, I don't trust no, I think all men cheat," but then you go get married and don't get a prenup? That don't make sense.
Well, the only good thing that will come out of that is that's going to be a fire. I'm not praying to get divorced, but that's gonna be a fire ass R&B album if I ain't never heard one.
I promise.
Did you hear that, K? R&B. I ain't going to no country club hearing you, sis. Okay, so if that is the case, you make sure that it's R&B. All right.
All right, I'm so sorry. I'm late to the party.
Don't do that to you.
Hey, JoJo, welcome.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes,
y'all
we
can
hear
you. Okay. So I just want to say this really quick. I know y'all say I'm quiet as hell on this panel. So every time when y'all be talking, I'm gonna put my finger up and I'm gonna start doing this because I don't like interjecting and blurring out stuff. But
unlike Busy,
I'm gonna say
we got
you. Ooh, I'm gonna say this. We talking about K Michelle or Pinky?
K Michelle.
Yeah, K Michelle gotta thread very lightly. That doesn't. And I don't know. I mean, listen, I know a lot of people on this love K Michelle, but I feel like regarding that relationship, whatever floats this boat is given, we just end up being together because we ain't had no other options, or we tried other pathways and it did not work out, which she stated. But she got to be very mindful because, like you said, these men now. I mean, look at Sherry Shepherd, ex-husband.
I forgot about him.
She probably still paying his ass.
Exactly.
Because she got to pay child support for that baby.
Oh, not child support, child.
But listen, I might say this. I might say this, and the women ain't gonna like it. Now I don't give a fuck. I personally feel like women cheat more than men, and they smarter at their shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say women are smarter about their cheating. I don't know if they cheat more.
Men will go out here and sleep with all of y'all friends and wonder how y'all got caught. But see, a woman will fuck around here and be in an affair for 12 years, and you in the bed. So it's like I look, women. I don't know how y'all do it, but kudos to y'all.
Because women are smart. A man will cheat with the next door neighbor. A woman will cheat with a man 2 cities down. Like,
and let me tell you something else too. Women will cheat. Not all the time, because nothing is 100%. But women usually cheat up. Men cheat down.
That's very true.
That is true.
That's very true.
A woman would cheat with a man with some money. A man would cheat with a woman that ain't got shit.
Right. Like you said, the next door neighbor, and she ain't got nothing to lose. If you cheating up, he got something to lose, you got something to lose. So most of the time, unless you run across one of them crazy ones. Thank you for the super chat, Fearless. The real hashtag bimbo. At least P was smart enough to protect hers and even gain even more in her divorce. Well, yeah, she sure sitting in that house she can't afford. Sure is.
Right. That don't change the fact that she slept with that married man. I'm glad she admitted it.
She's still a bimbo.
Still.
Okay, the other conversation on the plane, which really wasn't a big deal. Drew, sorry, JoJo, trying to get a moment, bringing up the fact that talking about Black and talking about how K Michelle know him, and K Michelle was like, I don't know that man. He slid in my DMs, and that's it. I don't know him. But then they showed the clip, and it did feel like K Michelle knew him.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Just because somebody's sliding your DM, that don't mean you know him.
Okay,
no,
wait.
I agree. I don't think she knows.
Because I had this conversation when I went to see Scotty for his birthday last year. Because we were all sitting at the donut shop. I think it was a donut place. And it was a conversation about, Mariah Carey saying how she don't know a person. And I'd even said with Tremel being there, like, I'm here with him. I see him. I know of him, but I don't know him. Yeah, I can say that we'd hung out a couple times in the span of a couple of days. But for me to be like, yeah, I know Tremel, I don't know him.
That's cute, but that is not what Kay said in the first episode.
She said he was in her DM.
Kay brought up his name. She brought up everything he done ever said to him. Yeah, I know him. Now all of a sudden when she says, well, y'all friends. Oh, I don't know that man.
They're not friends,
it don't matter. They ain't got to be friends. But
how it don't matter?
But she said she knew the man. So
but Drew said they were friends.
You don't know that man.
But Drew said they were friends. T, that's different. They're not friends. The man slid in her DM.
But it don't matter. She knows that.
It does matter if Drew said they were friends.
I understand you stuck on K Michelle Titty, but I'm not. She's the one who said that she knew that man. So don't get up here now and act like you don't know what the fuck she talking about.
Got nothing to do with that. T. Drew said y'all are friends. They're not friends.
I appreciate you, boo.
They're not
When
Drew
we
friends.
writing
literally
history because
said,
of K. Michelle.
It ain't got
Drew
shit to do with it
literally
being
said,
K. Michelle. It's the
y'all
fact
are
that she said
friends.
that they were friends. They're not friends. What you
It
talking
don't
then
matter,
about?
Kay,
but she got up here and said she knew that motherfucker. So don't
What
try
she
to act like
what she
you
said
didn't say
was he
this
was
when
in her
that's what you said.
DMs. She said the
he
dude was
was
in her
in her
DMs. She never said they were friends. What you talking about? So
That's cute, but
why
that
you
don't
bringing
change
it
the
up?
fact that she's
Why you
acting
bringing
like
it
she
up?
don't know that man when she does know that man. See, we're playing semantics.
So there's a very big difference between knowing someone and knowing someone.
right. It is. And then
Thank
it's
y'all
like,
in the comments.
And
Appreciate y'all.
and of course they're gonna be on your side. They don't like K Michelle anyway. But this ain't even about this ain't even about me liking K Michelle T. We're not gonna be obtuse. At the end of the day, she said the dude was in her DMs. They showed the DMs. She barely responded to the nigga in the DMs. So how
and
well
then
does she know him?
she also said, I don't know, I can't remember if this was in person or in her confessional. She said she knows of him. And we all know that's the difference. But yes, she knows of him because of him DMing her. But that doesn't necessarily mean that she knows him. Now, I know they gave the flashback
She
of
knew
her
who the hell that man was.
to him on the FaceTime. But I mean, that could have just been her being nice. Hi, you know, that probably was their first interaction. I don't know. That probably was their first like outside of DM interaction. So, you know, she was being pleasant. But I will say that I found her demeanor towards Drew very nasty and very off-putting. I didn't understand all of that. I felt like Drew was trying to include her in the conversation, and Kay gave a very standoffish attitude towards Drew, which clearly lingered on for the rest of the day for some strange reason. But I'm with Scotty. She don't know him like that.
Please. They said talk about the FaceTime, don't talk about the DMs. What they mean?
Well,
What you talking about?
Sakina, we just sucked K Michelle titty based off of what T said. So
Well, I mean, hey, listen.
Whatever.
All right, moving
if
right
you
along.
agree, if I agree with her, that means I'm sucking her titty. If I agree,
I'm gonna
with her.
ask. I'm gonna
but
ask
if y'all do, then it's different.
Here you go.
So I'm getting ready to end this poll.
It's the truth because you just said it. You said it out your own mouth. So I'm just saying what you just said.
Okay. Well, this poll said, did Shamia and Kelly have a valid complaint? Either yes, that house was nasty.
You starting these polls early, girl. She doing polls for the next episode. Go. Can we get to the part?
If you ask,
like I was saying, yes, that house was nasty, or no, they were doing too much. So I will ask the next poll. I want to see what the chat has to say, and I will make the next poll. Did K Michelle know that man? And let me see what the chat. See if the chat agree with T or Scotty. So the ladies land. They get there. Now listen. The only reason why I'm gonna bring up this stop at the gas station is because once again, Shamia shows that at every opportunity to show that she's fucking hood, she does. Why was you squatting in the middle of that goddamn gas station showing people how to pee into a cup? What is wrong with Shamia?
I don't know. She said she farted in her sleep. So, I mean, she just one of them ones.
Listen, when life get tough, she's showing y'all survival skills.
We know how to pee. Women know what to do when they go into a bathroom if the bathroom don't look kosher and you gotta go. Women know what to do. We don't need Shamia to stand in the middle of the gas station and demonstrate.
And not just that, I mean, like I said, I'm not a woman, but again, I mean, I've done urinalysis and whatnot in the military, but in order to do that, or if y'all go to the doctor, you got to provide a sample. Obviously, you have to piss in a cup and then transfer that to another cup. So I'm pretty sure most of those women already have an idea of how to do that, and we didn't need a physical demonstration.
Yeah, I just needed something to talk about. That's it.
I think sometimes her relatability. It's just Shamia, stand up, sis. Because she's so relatable, which is what we liked about her, and we wanted her in the show. And she's still trying to find her footing, but sometimes her relatability becomes off comical. Like, girl, we know what you need to do at a rest stop. You don't need to sit here and shuck and jive for us. Just be a regular person.
She's a tryhard.
Yeah, it's just girl.
So y'all be squatting over cups.
I mean,
I'm sure people have done it before.
I've never peed into no cup. I squat and just pee in the toilet. I don't understand why you're peeing in a cup. I don't even understand that thought.
She said because they're dirty.
If I'm doing a urine sample, yes,
well, yeah,
I'm squatting over the toilet with the cup. But if I'm in a public bathroom, I'm squatting over it.
No,
she was talking about what
she's doing transfers.
About with her parents being on the road and them being truckers. That's what she was. I don't give a fuck. We giving this too much time, honestly.
Well, I mean, I just thought again, because when I talk about Shamia, this is just an example of what I mean. The ladies take a 3-hour trip because I don't know where the fuck they was going. That was as long as the plane ride.
The experience is still there for you. They were looking for Angel Bassie's place. Those girls was looking. They were looking for Angel too. They was on the Sprinter with those Potomac girls.
Like they still in their goddamn car. So they get to the house. We do a tour of the house. We find out that there's like a pool house and there's also like a guest house. So she put Pinky in the guest house and she put Shamia and Kelly in the pool house because she was like, hey, you guys are besties. I'm gonna put you guys together. And then everybody else got to pick their rooms in the main house. So I already asked the chat this, but what do you guys think about? Because one thing that irritates me, I can't stand them arguing over these fucking rooms. It irritates my soul. For some reason, the producers think we are interested because every Housewives show does it, and I don't understand why. But what do you guys think? Jojo, I'm gonna go to Jojo first because I don't know if your hand is up. Go ahead, boo.
Are you mute?
We can't hear you.
You muted. You can't hear you, baby.
No.
Nope.
Okay. What he got going on?
No.
Nope.
How the producer got technical difficulties?
Okay.
Damn. Oh wow.
Y'all being rude.
I'll come, Jojo. We'll come back, baby. We'll come back. What do you guys think about these room assignments before we get into the ins and outs of it? Did y'all think the room assignments were shady? What did y'all think?
I didn't think that the room assignments were shady. I did not.
Me
the
neither.
one thing that I did not like though was her
testing 1 2 3.
There you go.
Thank God.
Was her assigning half of the ladies' rooms and then letting everybody else just run free. Girl, you should have just assigned everybody a room if you was gonna do it like that. Because of course you're going to leave somebody feeling some type of way, and you're saying that this is what you wanted to avoid with the whole room drama. Girl, you creating it by letting everybody else choose what they want.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's true.
Go ahead,
that
Josiah.
is true.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Cynthia don't got no issues with nobody, so I didn't feel like it was no malice intent. I just thought that she just did what was out the kindness of her heart. But typical me, always seeing the best out of people.
Well, you could have kept the last part.
Ooh.
I do. He saw the best of me. No one else around.
Oh my God.
Why does it always have to be some issue somewhere with the rooms? Like, they shit just had to be dirty. And why was the shit dirty? Nobody went around there to go and do a spot check or anything. See, that's why I say, even though it's them two, I ain't necessarily mad at their feelings because the damn shower was dirty. Like, damn, the shower was dirty, the stool was dirty. Like, it's like, what the hell? This shit too nice to be dirty.
The room assignment of it all, I don't think that Cynthia was being shady, because being shady would have been putting either Portia and Shamia or Portia and Kelly in the pool house.
True.
That would have been, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that, you know. Now, it not being clean, it's a toss-up with that only because I know we're going to get there. Like, it not being clean, valid concern. Got it. Why the fuck they didn't shoot that to Cynthia immediately, I don't know. And at the same exact time, okay, this shit ain't clean. Let me find some products right quick. Let me go ahead and boom, boom, boom. And the last thing, and I know we're finna get there, is y'all were already semi-done the fuck up when y'all got there. y'all couldn't just go like that to the dinner, but y'all go at the very end because it was drama and y'all wanted some extra camera time with the group. Missed me.
Yeah, I noticed that too. The people was calling them the Three Stooges, honey. I said, my God.
The producer probably used the bathroom.
So wait, so is it Curl or is it Shim? Because it was two different iterations of the Three Stooges. If you know, you know.
Right.
I don't.
Oh,
can't even tell you.
But I agree with y'all. It could have been spot check. Why would you, host a room that's not a house?
But Cynthia said when they did the walkthrough, she didn't see nothing. So they did do a walkthrough. Because she said when we did the walkthrough, the room looked clean to her. So
somebody must.
So she missed the dirty ass sink and the dirty ass tub and the dirty ass stool and the spot on the bed. Say they missed all that.
I'm just telling you what Cynthia said.
I'm just saying.
No, I hear you. I'm just saying.
This is random. How y'all be doing these polls? I've been trying to do polls for 6 months on YouTube.
You need to start working on the mic. Start with the microphone first, and then we'll get to the polls.
Shut up, Busy. You could do it on YouTube. You could do it on YouTube. You had to go into your studio. Now they added it to StreamYard. If you look where it says widgets, that's where the polls are. Oh, I don't know. Nice? I don't know if you can see it. You have to do it when you hosting it. I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't know if you can see it.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. It's they just added it on StreamYard, child. But anybody else? How we because we about to get into because I agree with you. I agree with you, T. If it was really that serious, I don't understand why you waited all that time to tell Cynthia there was a problem. Or the house, like when you stay at houses like that, there's a house manager. There are people there. Right. Like you ain't tell nobody. I just sat outside by the pool complaining. Like y'all didn't say nothing.
You better call Hannah.
Everything pissed me off, especially the one who was just digging between her legs, talking about peeing in the cup, and now you acting like you can't do a whole bath real quick or find somebody else's bathroom to really quickly shower and change. But you sitting here doing like this in the middle of a gas station. Now you too good to go to somebody's bathroom. I'm not gonna eat dinner because it was something dirty on my girl. Wasn't you just scratching your coochie in at the Sitco? Get out of here.
That was another thing. Why didn't y'all just use somebody else's shower?
I didn't understand that either. Why didn't you just go and use somebody else's bathroom? Like I didn't understand that either.
Yeah, they could have went to Pinky house.
I felt like
he had a whole house.
Either way, I depending on how I feel, I could have took the y'all route and just, did a wipe down my damn self. I don't like to overcomplicate things. And me sitting there waiting on somebody to do it, it just would have been too drawn out. If I really, the way that they were acting, if I really need to get in the shower and do things, okay, then I'm going to just do it myself.
Right.
Or I'm going to just go to somebody else's shower. Like, yes, there's like 50 million showers on the damn property. It could have gotten done. So it's like, it wasn't impossible. The same way, this is giving flashbacks of Potomac, honestly, with some of the situations in this house.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like, again, I just feel like all that time y'all sat down there complaining, nobody said nothing to Cynthia until it was time to eat dinner. Nobody said nothing.
That's what I said. I said it was daytime when y'all got there. Y'all let Cynthia know 20 minutes before dinner and it's dark outside. Like, the fuck is we even talking? That's what I said, that it was giving the ladies waiting until whoever knows how long to tell Angel that they ain't have no damn warning water.
Trying to be the victim.
Like,
they too busy saying, look at these sheets.
Right.
You see these sheets? Oh, look at this sink. You too busy sitting here being the Inspector Gadget when you could have been getting dressed.
So they're sitting by the pool and they get two visitors. The first visitor is Angela, and Kelly makes comments about, freaking Frack and why freaking Frack couldn't get the house and why they put us down here. And of course, they said, we know Angela gonna run it back because that's what Angela does. So we know Angela gonna run it back. And then K Michelle comes down there, and K Michelle, her glam didn't show up, so she's not going to dinner. How y'all feel about K Michelle and the glam situation?
Oh, give me a fucking break. Like,
yeah.
Where was your glam? Where was it? Did they get lost on the way there? Like, she never fully explained what was going on with the glam. And then on top of that, I didn't understand why she decided not to go to dinner, only for her to fucking film. And then it's like the face that you're wearing right now is literally the face that you wore to the airport. You got on lashes, or you don't look broke down. Like, I was just so confused.
I agree.
And I get so irritated with women who act like they just cannot wear their bare skin. Like, god damn, I know that K. Michelle already said that she got her own insecurities, which I understand, but girl, stand the fuck up and shut up.
And my thing with Lil Tink Tink is, girl, you wanted that shit to get back to freaking Pratt. Because if you felt that way, then you wouldn't be talking all that rigmarole around Angela. You would just keep it to yourself until she leaves. So you wanted that information to get back. So, girl, like, miss me with all that.
Yeah, she knew that. I'm going to say this again. And again, I'm coming from my perspective and lens of how I like to watch this television show. Before Scotty yell at me.
Child, I don't care.
Before Scotty yell at me.
I'm not saying nothing else.
I like you to just be regular. We just got off the plane. We just got off this bus. We're trying to get changed. So K. Michelle was really, you pissing me off, K. Michelle. You really pissed me off. But it's like, well, I need to be glad. You done got injections in every part of your butt, face, and everything. And that's still not enough. Now you got to put the makeup on top of that part. When are you done? And all we're doing is sitting here. So, I can't go to eat dinner. I can't go by the pool. I can't have a sip of water because my glam's not here. Now, this is just, it's not a reality show anymore. Now everything is work in a set. Oh, girl, I can't go sit by the pool. I need my glam to go by the pool so that Kelly can say, well, freaking prank is whack. You can't just sit there front face with this. It's bothering me. It's not reality anymore. Everything is a scene. Everything is a set. Everything is taped. Yep. And it was bothering me, her saying, well, I don't do anything without glam. Girl, on a regular Tuesday, you ain't gotten somebody doing your makeup so you can sit down and watch TV. Just be regular. Don't piss me off.
It's like, it's okay to be like, you can, this is how I look on the regular basis. The only difference is I put on lashes and fill in my eyebrow. Like, you couldn't just, that's literally what Kay had going on. She had lashes on and a little eyebrow or whatever. Or I'm assuming that's what she had on. And that's enough, Kay. Like, that's literally enough. Yeah. But outside of that, another thing that I wanted to mention, I'm over Kelly's obsession with Portia. I'm over it.
Yeah.
Like, that whole freaking fact is whack shit. No, bitch, you're whack. And I'm not even their biggest fucking fan. Like, you keep talking about them, and it's like, for fucking what? Because when it comes down to it, you're not going to have the same energy. You're doing too fucking much. And it's like, so now you're mad at Phaedra and Portia because you feel like they should have had the room that you have? Like, this is weird.
Or it could be that she cannot film with her ex-husband nor her children, and she cannot use that as her storyline, and the business really can't do much there, so her only avenue is to beef with Portia and Phaedra.
Lame.
Perhaps.
I agree with you.
But what would have been smarter is, since she made that comment about Pinky, that would have been a better avenue. Let the newbies go at it.
I'm gonna be honest, I felt the same way. I was like, the fact that she kept bringing up the fact that I can't film, like she had a whole breakdown about how she can't film with her daughters. I was like, first of all, why do we keep breaking the fourth wall? But okay, I just felt like, I'm with you, y'all. I felt like, girl, were you going to make your daughters your storyline? Like, why are you so bothered that you can't film with your daughters? Like, what's that about?
I think maybe it's a insecurity that she has, because the things that she's bringing up, and I'm trying to think about it from a Smurf's perspective, but she's bringing up the fact that she opened up a new business. She's having problems with her marriage. With her marriage, she's filing for bankruptcy. Her ex-husband is doing stuff for her daughter. With her daughters. And you got freaking as we talk about all the time, Phaedra, who has nothing going on, and Portia, who also has nothing going on. But they got us down here in the swamps when I got a whole lot of story and a whole lot to give and a whole lot to provide. But you got Big Booty 1 and Donkey Booty 2 who are doing nothing. So she's probably frustrated. Like, why they not down here? There ain't nothing to talk about or show anyway. And I got stuff that's going on. And now you got big booty up there and she don't even have anything going on. So maybe she's just really frustrated.
Going on or not. At the end of the day, she got the room that she got because of how close she is with Shamia. Mm-hmm. It made sense for them to be there, no matter how close she is with Shamia. On top of her already having beef with Portia and all of that, like, okay, yes, if there's an option to separate y'all, then it is what it is. I don't give a damn about none of that. Like I said, she's weirdly obsessed, and I want to hear what Josiah had to say.
Thank you.
Go ahead, JoJo.
No, I was just going to say, so yeah, I agree with the whole Kelly situation. And my thing is, I forgot that Phaedra once again was on the episode. Shout out to the official friend. But I also want to say that Kelly, man, what is the smoke for Phaedra? You know what I'm saying? That we get your issue with Portia, but you definitely need to continue to let it go. Like you said, she has nothing else to talk about. But I do want to play devil's advocate a little bit, and you can sense, well, you can tell on the TV show that this woman is going through a lot with that nasty gutter snipe ex-husband of hers. That's really putting her through the ring. So I think it's misdirect anger that's towards Portia that is supposed to be towards her husband, her ex-husband.
To be honest, and y'all know, I'm not a Portia fan by no means, but I really feel like Kelly just got beef with her by association. Because we're gonna be honest, Kelly did come up here and started with Portia first. She did, of course. So it's like I understand what y'all mean by this weird obsession that she has, because it's beef by association because she wants to be cool with Shamia so damn bad.
And Kelly, I shouldn't give you no advice, but I'm gonna give you some anyway. And real talk, if you know that you have your story, but you can't tell your story, there's a simple workaround, and it's real simple. Get you a fucking therapist, and everything that you want to say it to the therapist. Volley off of the therapist, and that's some good stuff. And then if you really want to, I believe they're divorced, but if you're not divorced, this is some good stuff because hey, easily subpoena it, use this. If they don't want to violate HIPAA and all other stuff, but I'm just saying, like, if all this stuff is going on, you can say that to the therapist and even break the fourth wall in having these conversations and why this is stressing you out. And that will add more depth to what's going on rather than, and the reality is, seeing as how Portia don't have a storyline, Yarrell, that's not nice. Don't say that. You are doing her a favor by giving her storyline and ammunition to go off of when she already doesn't have one.
Busy, Scotty, anybody? Y'all got anything to add?
Nope.
Okay. So we know what's going on as far as down there. Like I said, K. Michelle done showed up with her Jack Daniels child, and they are commiserating about their situation. Upstairs, the ladies are getting together. They're getting ready for dinner. And that's when they find out that K. Michelle's not coming, that the ladies aren't coming. And I hate when y'all make Portia be the fucking voice of reason. Because Portia was the one that was like, well, did they call Cynthia? And tell Cynthia? Right. Like, did anybody tell Cynthia? And the ladies are sitting down to dinner. Pinky shows up, and Pinky shows up on, in my opinion, oh, thank you for the super chat. Kelly's mad. Hold on. Let me put it up on the screen. Hold on. Kelly's mad. It said Kelly's mad that all she got in her divorce was a keepsake photo of her thick ass ex-husband in his little ill-fitting suit, and Portia got a house. Damn.
Wow.
Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah.
And shout out to the 470 people in the room. Please hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Shout out to y'all all. I feel like y'all can disagree, obviously, but I feel like Pinky showed up on Demon Time. Like, I feel like she showed up ready for something. Because
I don't know if Demon Time was what you meant to say, but she did show.
I said what I fucking meant.
Okay, well, come on, Demon. Come on, Demon Time.
Because she immediately started questioning Cynthia about her intentions and why she did the rooms the way she did the rooms, and I was like, "Girl, who are you? Like, who are you to be? I mean, I don't know. What do y'all?
She
I
did
don't
come
know.
with a million questions, like a game show host.
I disagree. I strongly disagree, actually.
Come on.
I felt like Pinky came in. Portia asked her. Let's start that off. Portia was the one that asked her, you checked on the girls? How are they feeling? And so she answered the question. Well, Shamia, Kelly, and Kay, they're not coming. She gave the examples. Okay, so then everybody joined the table and the conversation started there as well, informing the rest of the ladies. So because she knows how upset they are, I feel like her asking Cynthia what the intentions were, there was nothing wrong with that. I don't feel like she was being aggressive. I don't feel like she was attacking Cynthia. I don't feel like she was attacking any of the women in regards to how the other ladies were feeling. I personally felt like they were, I don't even know the word to find, but I felt like they were labeling her a specific way that I didn't care for, because why is she being labeled as aggressive? Why are y'all using words like attacked and things when her tone wasn't even at that point? And I'm speaking from the point where she was speaking to Portia, to the rest of the ladies about what the other ladies were feeling. I don't feel like she was out of order in any way with her tone. It was super weird. And I felt like everybody was getting on board with I think it was Angela. Everybody was getting on board with Angela. And even I didn't like the snippiness that Cynthia was trying to get. Shamia and Kelly, they have a mouth for themselves. Okay, but wasn't you Portia's mouthpiece last season? Wasn't you giving an excuse for Portia every which way for her shitty ass actions last season? But you want to be all gangster and smart at the mouth when it comes down to Pinky, and her simply asking you a basic ass question and talking about they didn't have the same energy that you had. What energy does she have? Please explain that to me. I felt like that was very unnecessary for them to be labeling her like that.
I agree with you. I felt like everything that she was asking was in a regular tone. I didn't think there was any issues with anything. It got to one point. I don't know if Angela made it that way or Cynthia made it that way. Then I did start to feel like, oh, she's getting into some of her feelings. But before that, for a while, it was just like, well, was there a reason why you picked the rooms? She even said, I love Cynthia. I have no problem with her. I'm just asking questions.
Exactly.
So I'm with you.
The fuck? They start making shit up.
I don't know. I think it may be because she's like direct. I think that's what it is. I think it's that she a little hood. Y'all know that's that B more shit. And I think that's kind of what, because I didn't necessarily have an issue with her questions either. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I don't necessarily think she was out of pocket or out of line for asking, because she heard that the other ladies had some issues and she just brought that up. Like, I don't necessarily think she was trying to come at Cynthia or be mean, or I want to make this about me. I don't necessarily think Pinky meant it that way.
I don't think she was accusatory.
Yeah.
I don't think she was. I don't know what people see. Like, if Portia gave that same line of questioning, would y'all think that? If Angela had the same line of questioning, would y'all think that? This is where I feel like it comes into play, where people just don't like Pinky, so they're gonna take how she is approaching a situation the wrong way intentionally. I seriously do not think that when she was talking to Cynthia, I didn't feel a chastising anything. Like, it just literally, that shit came out the fucking blue. She had a stank. I feel like Pinky had a stank face when Angela was asking her, where is this energy coming from? There was some hostility. Like, girl, what are you talking about? Hostility weird. Go ahead, y'all.
So, I slightly disagree, Sakina, and it's only with, and I mean, the point about Cynthia being a mouthpiece and whatnot, yeah, last season, yeah, I get all that. Where I am with it, because I am that type of person to where don't come telling me how somebody else feel, because that person can come talk to me directly, because I'm very matter of fact about it, because I don't need. Now, I would have appreciated more had she said, I talked to the girls and they feel as if, there was something behind this decision. you might want to talk to them and lead her to go have that conversation. But I did feel like her questioning her, I do feel like that was a tad bit out of pocket.
Yeah, I disagree. Because had that been anybody else, people wouldn't feel like that. So why is it that now that it's Pinky,
no. I'm not saying because it's Pinky. I'm not saying because, but I'm that way in general. Because people come to me like, yeah, because I got a problem with da-da-da-da. Okay, well, when that person comes talk to me about it, then we can talk. But because it doesn't affect you personally, get the fuck out of my like that is my energy, because I can't always gauge somebody's intention when you're trying to fight someone else's battle. So my thing is, let that person come talk to me and we can have it out. You don't need to be that person's mouthpiece.
But they all do that.
So it's not because everybody don't like Pinky. I'm just saying, like, that's my stance. It has nothing to do with Pinky being Pinky.
I mean, I guess, but all of them do that. All of them go up to a person. They're like, well, that bitch feel away about you. Like, all of them do that. Like, and even when it came to that, I don't see where she came off so rough and stuff in her Afro puff that Angela had to just be like, oh, well, you know, it's your tone. I mean, Angela, you have a condescending tone too when you sit up and you say shit. I mean, let's just be honest. And I like Angela.
Yes. Angela's my favorite, but it's like, fuck.
Well, again, I felt the way I felt. I still feel the way I feel. I don't feel like her questions were the issue. I do feel like her tone was very, and I know people hate the word aggressive, but words mean things. And in my opinion, her tone was an aggressive tone. If I were Cynthia and she were questioning me the way that Pinky was questioning me, I would have been offended. And I would have got an attitude. So let's speak for me. You can say the same thing that she said, but I do feel like her tone was a lot. That's just me. You know, Scotty,
I don't know. Maybe I need to go back and watch it because I ain't.
I watched it twice. Watched it twice.
Like I ain't think it was so horrible that it had to make anybody feel away. But that's me. I don't know. I gotta watch it again.
Well, you know, they was probably drinking liquor. And you know, sometimes when you are under the influence with alcohol, your feelings and emotions just are 20 on 10. So because that happens, I'm not gonna talk about myself, but
it seems like it's happening right now.
No, I'm very sober. Thank you.
I was thinking, because I didn't have a problem with her tone, but I do agree with Portia, and maybe this is why I don't like the whole bankruptcy thing, because of how many times she kept asking the same type of question. I would have gotten annoyed. So there was no intention. So you didn't think about how the rooms were going to be put together. So that wasn't a part of the plan.
Going, right.
And it was like, girl, no, I don't have.
It was like Cynthia was on the witness stand and you were interrogating her. And again, that's how I felt. So, you know, that was how I felt.
I didn't think her tone was wrong, but it was just like, girl, I did not. It was no malice.
Right. It's like, what more you want me to say? Like, I done answered your question. I don't know what else you want me to say.
That was my only thing. She kept trying to hammer home that, and then I can see how somebody could feel attacked.
I didn't say Cynthia was offended, y'all. I said I would have been offended. I'm talking about me. I didn't say Cynthia was. I said if I were Cynthia, her tone would have offended me. That's me. I didn't say Cynthia was offended. I was just reading the chat.
I just think they need to. People feel like the word aggressive is the issue because I keep seeing that in the comments. People don't like the word aggressive. I don't like it either because I don't necessarily feel like she was being aggressive. Direct, maybe.
It was aggressive. It was the hostility. It's attacking. Like, what the fuck did y'all do victims in this situation? Like, what the fuck?
Listen, I can only speak for myself. That's how, when I was watching it, that is how I felt. Even before Angela said anything, I was like, damn, why is she coming off like that? I said that to myself. So that's how I know that's how I felt in the moment. Scotty, were you gonna say something? Oh, you came off of mute. I thought you had something. Okay. But anyway, that's just, you know. So then we get into the argument between Angela and Pinky.
Round one. Child, I love this episode. Go ahead.
I just want to say with that, I do love Angela, but Angela she started it. And it felt like she was looking for a moment. Now, look, she started and finished it, in my opinion. But it really felt like, okay, this is a good opportunity for me to have a moment. Let me be the one to jump in and say something. That's how it came out. And again, I was here for all of it. And look, she had Pinky up against her. I don't think Pinky even got up. Like,
well, can I ask y'all a question? Exactly. Yeah. How exactly did Angela start?
Yeah, because I don't agree.
Confused as to how it even went down between them. So please enlighten me. So I can.
Sir, I watched it one good time while I was.
The moment she said, "Are you bothered?" That's what got it started.
Thank you. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That was
because I didn't know who started it. I was just confused as to how it all happened. So that's why I really wanted to know, like, what exactly started that shit.
Yep, it was Angela. The hostility. Are you bothered? Portia said something. And Angela got the smirking. Like, Angela, yeah, definitely wanted to get the party started when it came down to Pinky. I feel like she just needed a reason. I feel like she started it, but Pinky started the way in which the conversation was handled. Like, Pinky,
you know what? I'm with you with that because I was actually disagreeing with you, but Angela, she brought us to the conversation. Pinky directed how it was gonna go.
He took it left, like, hey, whoa.
Yeah, because it wasn't. Because I don't think that Angela was trying to start a fight. It was just, I really think Angela was like, okay, is there an issue here? Because it seems like you have feelings with these questions that you're asking. So is there something? Is there something that you're bringing to this conversation, or energy, or feelings, or emotion? Which in her confessional, Pinky did say, like, I know these ladies, I got a chance to know them, so I'm just trying to relay how I know they felt about the situation. It was Pinky who was like, I don't have no problem with you. Girl, I didn't ask about me.
But you know, this is how I feel. Because I have these situations, and maybe that's why I relate to Pinky in this situation, because I've had conversations with people and they feel like, oh, you're being aggressive or whatever, to the point where I literally feel gaslit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Like, no, the fuck I'm not. But it's like to the point where they're so fixated on how they're perceiving me, to where it's like, well, I wasn't irritated, but because you keep asking me, now I'm fucking irritated. So I feel like that is where Pinky was kind of coming from, because you're asking me all these questions. It's like, girl, I don't even have no issue with you, but clearly you want the fucking party to get started. And I think that's where that was coming from. But I will admit, I think that the way that Pinky handled it, like going after Angela's looks and stuff like that, like, yes, the more Angela got to asking questions, the more it got to Pinky, and that's how it just blew up. And it's just like, well, damn, Pinky, you ain't have to take it there now.
But see, in my opinion, that's where Pinky lost, because Angela was reading you down with the facts of your life, girl, and then you took it personal by trying to insinuate that she looked like a man. Okay, and then that's when I said, yeah, Pinky, like she had you, girl. Yeah. But Angela, yes, ma'am, girl. Yes, God, Angela, come at me like that, bitch. Okay, come at me like that, Angela. Pinky, I'm gonna show you how it's done. Do you understand?
I love it. She would eat you alive. Pinky lost when the first time she said you. Because why is this? Angela was just only talking surfacely. It seems like there's some feelings. There's something else you're not getting out. Are you agitated? Are you annoyed? Annoyed by you? Girl, I didn't say about me. When did this become about me? And that's when she lost it. Because now we have to start talking about each other. Because I wasn't talking about you.
But honestly, and I know I'm the minority in this conversation, but I don't think Angela started it. Portia was talking to Pinky. Angela made a face. And Portia was like, what's that face about, Angela? And Pinky was like, yes, Angela. Say it with your chest, Angela. And I'm sorry, Sakina, that you don't feel like that's an aggressive tone?
Because Angela was smirking after Portia asked her that, she started smirking. So it must be an inside joke going on that I don't know nothing about, and that's why I'm taking it personal.
And even then, I didn't even feel like Pinky was taking it all that serious at that point, because at that point, Pinky really wasn't giving Angela anything. It was Angela who kept asking her certain questions, and she's just like, "What? I don't have a problem with Cynthia. I love Cynthia." Like, Angela was trying to poke the bear and gain some type of reaction. So once Pinky said, "Say it with your chest," like, oh, okay. Well, then
yeah, okay.
She do it all the time, though. That's the thing.
Nah,
she
I
do this
see what
shit
y'all
all
saying.
the time. But,
Yeah,
you know.
I see what y'all saying. I see what y'all saying.
I don't.
They gave her the keys to go on ahead and just drive this thing. Because
you already
be in the minority on this.
Y'all already making me out to be aggressive and shit, and then I'm looking up and Portia asking you a question, you making a face, y'all laughing, and then you looking at me, and then you asking me if I'm bothered, and I tell you there's not a problem. I love Cynthia. Then you keep asking me if I'm bothered. If I told you I'm not bothered, then that's going to irritate the fuck out of me. So now I'm finna be bothered. And now when I respond being bothered, now you want to gaslight me. But I just told you 3 times ago that I'm not bothered.
What y'all want the poll to say?
That's what Angela do, though.
Like the way them folks be doing you.
Who started
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I think we're skipping?
Real quick. Tammy said, well, Pinky was asking Cynthia questions over and over so she can ask questions, but they can't be asked of her. The difference is Pinky was asking actual questions. Angela was asking provoking questions to purposely get under Pinky's skin.
Exactly.
Angela didn't ask nothing. What did Angela ask?
She asked her, was she bothered when she wasn't even talking to her?
Because Angela wasn't saying shit.
I think what we're missing also is the build-up for Pinky's frustration. Because in the episode, I think what we're missing is Pinky's build-up of frustration as well. I think it's where Sakina was talking about. It wasn't just that they had the room conversation. They had the room conversation where she just kept beating the dead horse, and then Portia was like, "Well, what about you and Phaedra? Did y'all clear that up?" So then now Pinky's at a defense about the meat thing. So now we got to talk about the meat thing, and then we go back to another conversation. Who Angela's talking about. Did something about somebody's having a problem with that. Pinky started getting her back against the wall.
But Angela, this ain't even in response to you. I was looking at somebody else's comment. It's one thing that Angela asked her one time, was she bothered? She asked her multiple times, was she bothered?
On top of that, she was hostile, or she was being hostile. And like, girl, you was looking for something.
She was looking for it, literally looking for it. And because it's Angela, no one's gonna own that. That's how I feel.
My girl.
I understand what you're saying, Scotty. I understand what you're saying. I know you're not talking to me personally. You're like, that's how you feel. That's fine. No, I got that, boo. But for me, in this situation, again, Angela did not ask her multiple times. Angela was sitting on the other side of the table, minding her business. Yeah, she was smiling and shit, but they asked her, and she was like, "Say it with your chest, Angela." So Angela said it. She was like, "You act like you kind of bothered," and she was like, "I ain't bothered, bitch." I was like, "Damn, wow, that escalated real quick."
But I literally just explained to you exactly why it could have went that way. It seemed like when Portia asked Angela what she was asking her, it was a smirk there. It was like a little laugh there, and Portia started laughing too. And that's why Pinky said, "Say it with your chest." It looked as if they had some inside joke going on. At least that's how I would have took it too. And I would have said, "Say it with your chest too," because what the fuck's so funny? I don't know what's funny. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So y'all can, if I gotta stand on this mountain with the coyotes,
I'm in the minority. Everybody is agreeing with you.
Not everybody. Not everybody. Not everybody.
It's Portia's fault. This is all Portia's fault.
Everybody on the panel.
But when I gotta be, if I feel as though, I just feel like Angela did start that. Like she starts a lot of shit that nobody ever calls her out for.
I
agree. Starts it. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. She literally started that.
Yeah, I agree with
and then on top of that, she's taking up for Cynthia, who don't need no help. So my thing is, if that was Shamia or Kelly doing that for the other, they being lapdog. It's okay for them to do it, but it's not okay for nobody else to do it. Angela can sit up here and speak for Cynthia, defend Cynthia. Angela can sit up here.
She wasn't doing that though.
Let me finish. Angela can speak for Drew all the goddamn time, but yet and still, it's okay. If the rest of them do it, it's a problem. So that's all I'm saying.
I don't think Angela was speaking for Cynthia. She was just
speaking for Cynthia.
It seems like you're attacking. She said you're attacking us or Cynthia. That's
or her. I'm speaking for myself. It seems like you're attacking us or Cynthia. I mean, Cynthia can speak for herself. She didn't say anything else. If anybody was speaking for Cynthia, it was Portia, who was saying, you did a great job. Don't worry about what's going on. You went and checked it. Portia was speaking for Cynthia. Angela was like, it seems like you have some hostility, or you're attacking us or Cynthia. She was speaking for herself.
Where the ladies just took what Pinky said. That's why I say I felt like some of the ladies just took on this weird energy, and they all just came together and was like, yeah, Pinky, you're being aggressive. Because even with Portia saying, well, Cynthia, you've been doing a good job, because it's like, well, that's not what she said. No, like she doesn't have an issue with the room. She's just telling you that because of Portia asked how the girls were doing, Pinky told them what was going on, and she was just relaying the message of how the ladies feel. And another thing that really aggravated me in this situation was Angela trying to act as if she really didn't know what the ladies were feeling. She did say that they seemed unsure about what was going on with the room arrangements, but you knew exactly how they felt in the moment because you were the first person that they talked to out of everybody in the group in regards to the room.
That's true.
But describing to you that the room looked like her dog's bed and all this shit, like, you know exactly how the ladies feel. So to make it seem like what Pinky is saying is just so left field, it's like you could give validity to it more than anybody because they vented to you too.
That's true.
But there's a difference between, but to me, there's a difference between they didn't like the room, they didn't like the arrangements, and the room is dirty. That's two different issues.
But those were the two issues. But
they didn't tell Cynthia about the room being dirty. They told Cynthia they didn't like the room. That's two different. Cynthia ain't gonna do shit about them not liking the room. That's where they sleeping.
I understand that. But I felt like Shamia and Kelly were definitely backpedaling when they got on the phone with Cynthia. Oh, we don't have a problem with the room. We just have a problem with it being dirty. You bitches are liars and are backpedaling because y'all have an issue with both of them. And I got notes in my damn notebook showing the comments that they said about the rooms, just outside of it being dirty. Like, you bitches is mad at freaking Frank for being in the house. Y'all don't want to be out here. Like,
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care what the comments say. I still stand by what I said. Angela started that shit, and I said what I said. And if anybody mad about it or disagree, that is absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Listen, Angela finished it, honey, but she most definitely did start.
She started it.
She did. She most definitely started that shit. She did, and probably because she wanted to test out Pinky. That's really what I think it is. You know, because Pinky does give off that, like, you know, I'm rough, I go with you. And I kind of felt like she wanted to test that out. And if that's the case, Angela, just say that. I just want to see what you was about, girl. No love lost. Just say that.
I don't know how anybody can be unclear on my point. If you unclear, you just don't agree. I explained my point more than 2 times already. Like, it is what it is. And Sakina actually said it quite well, probably better than I did. It's just that y'all like Angela, and that's fine. I don't dislike Angela, but I see right through her bullshit. She messy as fuck, and she be starting shit all the time.
Now again, I think listen, two things can be true at the same time. I agree with you on that. Angela's messy as fuck. I do like Angela. Angela is messy as fuck. I ain't saying she not. She a bone carrier, and she start that shit off. I know you weren't talking to me, but I'm just saying. I understood your point. I just did. We just don't agree, and that's okay.
No, I wasn't talking about you. I was just.
No, I know you weren't talking about me, but I understood what you were saying. So people who don't understand, they just don't want to understand. You can disagree and still understand what somebody's saying. Like,
yeah, it's nothing more that I could say about it. Like I think I said it at least 2 or 3 times. Yeah. I never said. When did I? Have y'all ever heard me say I don't like Angela? When did I ever say that? Have I ever said I don't like her?
I don't think you've used those words. No.
No, okay. I thought so. I never said I didn't like Angela.
But it is given that you're bothered.
So like I said, I never said that I didn't like Angela. All I ever said was I feel like people let her get away with stuff just because she's likable and they all like her so much. That's what they do. Like no one can say anything about Ange at all. No one can.
Somebody said it's tense today.
Well, I think people do that about their favorites across the board. Not necessarily us. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, no,
that's their favorite, and they just.
That's true.
I mean, that's how JoJo is about Robin. Can't say shit about her.
Well, we know that's performative.
Look at JoJo.
Like Drew.
I'm not upset that Angela is like Prophet. I don't really give a damn if she's like. What I'm saying is, when I'm calling her out for what she actually did, it's a problem. See, the thing is, I just feel like if Shamia was doing it, y'all would be dragging her. If Kelly was doing it, y'all would be dragging her. But since it's Angela doing it, it's a problem. If K. Michelle sat up here and started this whole argument with them, I literally would have said it just the same way as I said she was dumb as fuck for not getting a prenup. Okay. It's the same thing. So why is it that when I call y'all faves out, it's a problem? It's the same exact thing that happened with Potomac when I was saying that Stacey was a big ass liar. Everybody was mad about that. It was the fucking truth. So y'all can have y'all favorites if you want to. I don't care about that. But all I'm saying is, I see beyond it. I like Angela just like the average person, but she's messy as fuck. She's messy as fuck, and that's just the truth of the matter.
And I am not like that about Karen. I will call Karen. I like Karen, but I call Karen ass out.
No, okay, now stop. You don't say the name twice. You say it 3 times. She drives through your house.
See, that's the shit I'm
that's
talking about.
That's what I heard. I heard you say her name 3 times. She drives straight into a tree.
Let me just say this.
Go ahead. Go ahead, JoJo.
Yeah, okay, let me just say this. I allowed everybody else to speak, you know.
You did. You did.
Allowed?
Yes, I was quiet. Here, Joe. So let me give my opinion. Thank you. Right. I honestly blame the liquor. it was both entertaining for both women. I think this was the most intense argument. They both was live at 5. They both was hyped with each other. They both got it on and popping. And is it okay to say that it's okay to say that 2 people were just hyped, that they both started, not one or the other?
Thank you, El Teddy.
That's
right. I hear what you're saying. Maybe
don't make me.
I mean, the reads was coming off like Jesus. Like I ain't seen this much going back and forth since season 10.
Well, let's get into it.
I just want to say really quickly is I wish, because I believe Angela said she was offered a position many times, said no. I wish we could have had her in the heyday with, Nene in her prime and Kenya and just all of it. Like that would have been some good ass television.
I think she fits in this scenario.
It definitely was an iconic scene.
Yeah, it was I think she fits in this. I think she fits in this scenario, especially with the stuff that they were bringing out about each other. Just 2 new people slinging mud. I liked it. Are you going to go through each read, really, B?
Absolutely not.
If
y'all want to give y'all favorite read, y'all can, but I'm not doing that.
The way your teeth are co-mingling, honey, them incestuous teeth.
that was mine. The incestuous teeth was my favorite. That was it for me.
Y'all put it in the comments. What was your favorite read? When she said I could throw a rock and hit 10 people that you owe.
Iconic.
It was definitely an iconic. That was an iconic scene.
Water. I spit on my water. She said I could throw a rock and hit 10 people that you owe.
She was definitely she will definitely go down in history for just how quick-witted she is.
So fast.
Now, the incestuous teeth, that was my favorite, but I was like, it was a good read, but Pinky got nice teeth now. But it was a good read. The fact that they were both willing to go back and forth for as long as they did, baby, Pinky was windmilling for her life now. I'm going to say that.
Real
and
bad.
One thing, Angela, who told you Pinky got holes hidden under her damn bed,
That's
girl?
what I want to know. Where did that come from?
Who told you that? Because
Who is the woman in the basement?
Pinky do get that off. I ain't even gonna hold you. So when Angela said it, I said, ooh.
Because, like, just like T said, Pinky was losing. Like, she losing when she get down to the physical. I think T said that.
Yeah, she did.
And it's like, girl, you start talking about her lash glue.
She like
everything. She even read her about that. She said, "Oh, the glue that you borrowed."
No, I let you borrow, girl. I got receipts and everything. She was shaking in her boots. Pinky was just like, I could give you some tea on your wig. The kiss my, I'm done. I'm not done.
And then when Pinky got up, and then Pinky got up like she was gonna leave, and then sat back down. Girl.
It was she was malfunctioning. That vegan lady was malfunctioning. She looked like a robot. Jordan, she just did not know what to do. It looked real bad.
Yeah, another thing too, when she was like, "You a boy, Damon," and when people were like, "Damon,"
I got the reference.
Y'all are not, but the girls did not get it. And that was
I didn't get it either. I didn't get the reference either.
It's
and
from Friday After Next.
And like I said,
that's why I would have never got that one.
And like I said, Pinky, leave the boy references alone when your fade is better than LaFon's, girl. I said
take off those glasses. Take off that way. Take off that. Just shut up. It just wasn't. Nothing was landing. And then at one point, it seemed like she was gonna cry. How you brought up the stuff with my business?
She was slick about to cry.
So wait. So what are we doing here? And Pinky, this girl, you went down bad and said you look so stupid, Damon. You look dumb.
You put up a good fight. She put up a good fight, though. I will say that. Pinky did put up a good fight.
She was willing to go back and forth.
Yeah.
But what cracked me up, another one of my faves, is when Pinky was like, "I got $1 million businesses," and Angela said, $1 million bills.
And that's another thing.
My husband has money. Are we sure?
And Pinky, that was another thing. Like, you got up here talking about bankruptcies and stuff like that, but then you want to try to throw in a jab about how you could buy this lady's foreclosed homes and all of that. Like, you got to pick one, sis.
That's another thing that bothers me about her, but we're not going to go backwards. But every time we talk about this bankruptcy, we talk about how much money she got. That's another thing that bothers me when people are like, well, I love that she's showcasing this. So is she broke or is she not broke? Because she says she broke it, but she wiping her butt with dollar bills. Yeah, so everything about her just annoys me. She's teaching us about bankruptcy, but while she's passing Shamia wipes and sick hoes so they can wipe their butt with $1 million bills. Her husband got money and they in the base. It's just nothing's making sense. You owe the people across the street, as Angela said.
Angela was giving it to her ass. I said, bitch.
You owe everybody from across the street, girl. I could throw a rock and hit 10 people that you owe. Just one rock. I'm going to change my name to Angela's Rock.
I never had to cancel a Christmas party. I was like, oh.
Right, but you said, baby, we had to cancel Christmas, baby.
I need to know the backstory behind that because she really didn't refute that.
She didn't refute anything. She didn't even refute the person in the basement.
Yeah, that damn show didn't, busy.
She didn't.
She damn show did.
And y'all catch it too. She was like, all my business or whatever.
The basement, all my business. So are these the facts too?
Oh, hold on, wait. Danny M. I appreciate Sakina still giving. Angela, make no mistake. Angela is my favorite cast.
100%. Okay?
So I can really say what I need to say about her and feel like she's in the wrong. But make no mistake, Miss Oakley is my favorite. Okay?
Yeah, I live for Angela. I do.
Like, that's my girl.
She read her down. She gave
it
her
was definitely an iconic
blue.
scene. This will go down in history. I can't wait to see Oliver. Y'all know the guy Oliver that does the reenactments.
Oh
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see him do this scene.
Which was better, Pinky and her, or Claudia and Nene?
Oh, Claudia and Nene will always go down.
That's iconic.
It will always go down.
I was gonna say Nene and Claudia simply because we hadn't seen somebody go toe to toe, back to back like that. Even though we seen Kenya get on Nene's ass and stuff, the way that they went back and forth,
Claudia
and that's so funny because when me and Scotty was together the other day, I said my bun is giving.
You did say that.
What club was that at? You went to college? Spell bridesmaid.
You're right.
The essence is silent, sweetie. Okay.
Like, baby, that is definitely. They both did good though. Like, I'm proud of Angela. I'm gonna say that.
She read her down.
She be reading.
Let's not go with the teeth now, girl. The way yours are intermingling. I love it.
All right. Well, that was pretty much the end of the episode. Any final thoughts before we do MVP?
Yeah, my final thoughts are these. This.
I should have said everybody except for this.
My final thought is this. Y'all raggedy hoes, y'all depressed ass raggedy hoes down at the pool. We are here to work, okay? And this was an iconic scene. And all of a sudden, y'all had enough time to come upstairs now.
Yeah, they definitely showed up for that.
So I'm glad we brought this back.
Irritated me so bad.
Now slowly and surely, hey, how y'all doing?
How y'all doing?
Y'all coming into the room now that we got the party started. Hey, y'all. Hey, in the corner, sit down. Just want to say, go ahead. Standing around as we're all now on your behalf. This little Smurf is getting cussed out on your behalf. It started because of y'all dirty ass rooms, and now she getting cussed out.
She up here defending y'all.
Right.
Now her ass
looking like ghostly ghouls, everybody dressed in all black, coming up down from doom and gloom. And now here y'all are ready to eat and see what's going on. And had the nerve to sit down and eat. So y'all could have been here this whole time.
Guys, what? They really need to be fined for that. Cause like, what do you mean? Oh, y'all don't want to eat? Okay, fine. $10,000 fine. Y'all want
be like Ike. Look, be like Ike.
No, for real.
Really? Because this is a day of shooting. This is a day of shooting. If you miss something, you're getting fined.
Over glam, fined. Like, period. Yeah. MVP, Really B's here. Yeah.
All right, y'all ready for MVP? All right, let's do it. All right, we'll start with y'all. We'll work our way around the room. Y'all, who is your MVP?
Charles.
He wasn't even in
Charles.
this
episode. Wait, no. Because here's why. Angela has to be on her toes with Charles, which is why she was able to eviscerate the way that she
That's
did.
True.
Charles keep her on her toes.
He's witty too. Mm-hmm.
All right. Sakina, who's your MVP?
I gotta give it to my girl Angela. Okay. So dispute all of the negative thoughts about how y'all may think I feel about Angela. Again, she is my favorite. So yes, she handled this season. I mean, this episode. Hopefully she handles this season. But yes, I'm giving it to my girl.
Okay. JoJo, who's your MVP, boo?
Drew.
I have one person, the queen of ATL.
Drew barely had a speaking part.
The only one, Drew.
See, who is your MVP, child?
The incestuous teeth that's commingling in Pinky's mouth. Go off,
Why
Angela.
you took mine? That was gonna be my MVP.
Yeah.
Go off, Angela. Yes, God, girl. I got my life. I gotta watch that again when I get off here.
Oh my gosh, that was my MVP. Scotty, who's your MVP, boo?
Angela.
Oh, Mike.
Drop Mike.
Same.
Vivi,
It's Angela and Angela's
who's your
Rock.
MVP?
It's Angela and Angela's Rock. Angela's Rock is the MVP. I can throw a rock and hit 10 people that you owe. With one rock. With one rock. You broke, bitch.
I'm weak.
You owe people from across the street.
She ate her
You owe people
I'm
from
sorry,
across
Angela
the
ate her
street.
ass up, child.
You owe people from across the street.
Oh God.
I
Okay.
never had to be after Christmas. Oh,
Well,
God.
I was gonna say the incestuous teeth, but I guess I'm gonna say the Smurfs because Angela hit her with Papa Smurf, and that was funny too.
Oh, I was hollering at that one too.
Yeah, that was funny too. She was. Listen, I feel like Angela was just waiting for Pinky to come for her because she was ready. Like she was
Right,
ready.
ain't that what it seemed like?
She was so ready. That's what I'm saying. Hello, that go back to she was waiting.
She was ready.
Wait for that.
All right. You guys, with that being said, we're gonna go around the room. There is a programming change next week. Who is hosting next week?
Sakina.
Okay.
So Sakina is hosting next week because y'all will be busy. This time next week. Well, actually, this time next week we'll be home.
I mean, wait,
Yeah.
no, wait, will we?
You should be.
Aren't we coming back on Monday?
Yeah, I mean, like I'll still
But you
show
might not be
up,
home.
but right,
Yeah.
like
Might not be up to it.
And you wouldn't have had time to watch the episode and stuff, yeah. So next week is
also
gonna
to
be
do
at
my
Sakina's house.
production.
Because y'all is gonna be, y'all's going on vacation, honey.
And then I would have Sakina's week and then busy, and then we'll just keep the normal rotation.
Yes. So what you got going on, y'all? Any Pokemon adventures coming up or anything like that? I know you like to do your Pokemons.
I do because Pokemon is life, and so is Yu-Gi-Oh! But nothing. I'm about to say the only thing that I do have going on from a work perspective is apply for 2 jobs within my department. Same job, 2 different areas. One said that I didn't have the time, which based off of how the government works, I'm not a GS, I'm a WG, which means that that doesn't apply, though I have the time, the experience, but I feel like they already had their person in place. But the other position, I have been referred to the hiring manager. So unfortunately, I'll be getting a phone call while I'm on the cruise to set up the interview, which I'm probably going to get next week, which I mean, everybody already know I'm finna kill it. So I get to finally step into my soft boy era. I get to dress up for work, you know what I'm saying? Coming there looking good, smelling good, and all that good shit. So but once that job happens and the workload has reduced, I'll be able to come back to giving y'all videos, and because I'm not physically worn out anymore.
Okay, all right. Sakina, what we got going on?
My review for Atlanta, it might be done now. Let me see. Yeah, it'll be up in like a few minutes. So for all you late night owls, go ahead and click the video and all of that good stuff. That's it. But I do want to give a shout out to all the people that I met over the weekend at the Ooh Ladies First. So yes, if y'all are in the chat, drop a heart or something so I can know it's you. And I want to give a big shout out to Scotty, because Scotty did his motherfucking thing. Okay, hosting the panel. He did a really good job. So I just wanted to give him his flowers because he did such an amazing job.
Thank you.
I wish I could have been there.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
All right, yeah, JoJo, I saw you doing your talk show. What you got going on, boo?
Yes.
Yeah. So okay. So Sakina, I need to get with you backstage. I would love to do like we did last year and do a quick little live about the Met Gala looks that happened.
Oh yes, let's do that.
Okay, I'll get with you offline about that. Okay, I just want to make sure my mic is on. Also, my show, Josiah's Night Live, it will be coming on this Friday. And then yeah, my goal is to get a few videos out, like just trending topics or something.
Okay. See what you got.
I'm doing this show as well as Bell Collector Birmingham. I did watch the Rhode Island Housewives. I know I was late for last week's, but I watched it early today. So I'm gonna catch up with that tomorrow on the second channel, Gags Fatigue. I'm gonna try my best to make it to the Chaser panel on the Wednesday. And I'm gonna still do my own little laugh about that because them been picking up, and I appreciate y'all picking that up with me with that one. With the Chaser girls, honey. Roast and review with JoJo and Scotty. And that's it.
Okay. Scotty.
So first off, I have Love and Marriage Huntsville tomorrow, and then I have Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and the Chasing panel on Wednesday.
R.I.P. Love and Hip Hop.
Okay.
And I have Roast and Review on Thursday with Josiah and T. So first of all, thank you to Sakina for giving me the shout out.
Scotty, you okay?
Giving me the shout out for the Ooh Ladies First panel because I'm sorry y'all, because the day that I did that, I had found out that a family member of mine had 2 days to live, and as I got on this panel, I found out that they passed away. So
I'm sorry, Bessie.
So that's why my energy is kind of off. So shout out to everybody that I met, and everybody that I hugged, everybody that I touched, all of those different things. So I really do appreciate all the love and all the support and all of those different things. I really wasn't trying to get up here and shed no tears today because that's just really wasn't on my bingo card. Y'all know I don't do that. But that's it. That's all I got to say about it. Thank y'all.
Well, thank you, Sky. I'm sorry to hear that, baby. I'm really sorry. Busy. What you got going on? Nothing. I got the same old, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Real Housewives of Rhode Island, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Bell Collector Birmingham, Beyond the Gates with JB on the weekends. Atlanta, obviously.
Teacher Project.
The Teacher Project 2.0. We are back, because El Teddy is, he's not busy like he was, so he got time for me now. So we are back. But listen, this weekend I'm off because I'm on vacation. I'm leaving between Wednesday and Monday. Y'all ain't gonna get a lot. So with that being said, y'all, we out. Shout out to the I think we got up to almost 500 people in the chat. Please shout out to y'all. Thank you for all the super chats and the well wishes for Nurses Week and Teacher Appreciation Week. If you haven't hit the like button, hit it on your way out, please, and thank you. Good night.